Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Destiny here, and I'm coming to you with November favorites, and I'm really excited because I have a few new products to show you, particularly skincare. So I want to go ahead and jump into that first, and I actually have a few little sets of things that I have here. Now, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that I'm pretty gung-ho with skincare, and I use a few brands that are a little bit more expensive. And a lot of you has asked me, can I do a drugstore version? Can I do, some skincare products that maybe aren't so high-end? Because I love Vichy Dermablend, La Roche-Posay, Avène, all these French brands because they're awesome. But I've actually found some really, really great stuff in the drugstore, so I'm really happy to share that. Now, my skin goes through two phases, or actually probably many phases, but I have two sets of skincare, which is probably not the best. And I know if you're an esthetician, you're probably shaking your head. I know, daily use, daily results, and you have to be consistent. However, when my skin is feeling a little old or a little dehydrated, or if I'm looking a little weathered, in my opinion, these are the products that I turn to, okay? This is the Rock Multi Correction Eye Treatment, and I also use the face cream to go to this for night. I can't find that right now. I actually give a really good looking around for it, and I can't find it right now, but I got this from CVS. I think it was like $20 and change. The eye cream came with it, okay? So I use that around my eye. It's really, really creamy. It's light. You get a nice amount. You only need a very little bit, okay? And I usually apply it with my ring finger. I tap it all around my eye, and I blend it out to the edges so, it can catch any surrounding area of my eye. It's very moisturizing, it's light, it absorbs very well, it doesn't sting, burn, tingle, or migrate. Sometimes when you put on eye cream, I guess chemicals in it causes it to kind of like get into your eye almost. I don't know how to explain it, and there's actually a technical term for it, but I can't think of what I'm thinking of. But this is really good, and I really, really like this. The face cream for night is awesome too. I wake up in the morning, my face feels moisturized, it looks hydrated, it looks full, and maybe even looks like I had a little Botox going on, so I really, really like that. And then when my skin is feeling dry, dehydrated, or weathered, I use the Olay Regenerist Advanced Anti-Aging. And I like this because it gives your skin a nice cleansing and it doesn't strip my skin. I have oily skin, so a lot of the cleansers that I have kind of help to balance out my skin, and this is good because that helps as well. Okay, and then for during the day, I've actually just started using this within the last couple of weeks, and I really like it because it's light. It has SPF 30 in it. It has a really nice scent, which is not something that you should look for. It's not even something you should use to judge a product by, but it does help when it has a nice scent. A lot of my other higher end brands don't have much of a scent, but this one has like a really nice light little scent. It absorbs, you see how quickly it absorbs into my hand. Doesn't leave my skin with any type of white foam or film or any funny feeling. It's not sticky. It absorbs well. It's light, as I said, like 15 times. Now, for higher end, when my face is breaking out, when my pores are enlarged, when my pores are clogged, when my skin is producing way too much oil, sometimes you have a week where you're partying or being crazy, or you're hanging with your friends, or, cuddling with your boyfriend, and your faces are pressed against each other, and your face is just falling apart, because that's what happens to me. This is what I turn to. I turn to La Roche-Posay Effaclar. This deep cleaning foaming cleanser knocks the crap out of my face. You cannot shrink your pores. Contrary to popular belief, you cannot shrink them. However, you can exfoliate them to death, get them cleansed, and get all the gunk out, and then they'll retract until the size that they're supposed to be. Usually when your pores are enlarged, because they're filled with oil and gunk, and they're just, you need to exfoliate and get some of the dead cells out of your skin. So that is why I love this Effaclar line. And then I have Effaclar Duo, which is an acne treatment. I use it all over. This stuff will clean. This stuff takes every bump off my face, except for this one little bump that'll be here for a couple more days, and we'll be fine. Love Effaclar. I will have a link in the bottom bar where you can get that from. It is a little bit more pricey, but if you're having skin problems and you're willing to invest in something that's going to work, that's not Proactive or Accutane or anything like that, Effaclar from La Roche-Posay is definitely the way to go, hands down. I'm not an affiliate. I'm not getting paid. They didn't pay me. I didn't get sent it for free. none of the above. You know what I mean? I'm willing to invest in that because my skin's really important to me. And my light just sizzled. Okay, so aside from skincare, now I want to move on to concealers because a good friend of mine here on YouTube, who is Sugar, if you don't know who Sugar is, then you can click right here and it'll take you to her channel. Bright, vibrant, beautiful, great personality. And also Bronze Goddess 01. I will also have a link to visit her. She's beautiful, beautiful skin. And I got asked, what are some great drugstore concealers? Now, that is actually my Achilles heel because I, for a while, wasn't wearing concealer. And then when I did start wearing concealer, I was like zapped right into Makeup Forever, obviously. But I've been using this Maybelline concealer, and let me tell you, I'm not even going to front like this is the best thing ever because it's not. It has a nice color, actually, and it blends decently well. It has good coverage, kind of, but when you go to blend it out, it almost gets a little chalky, just a little chalky. But what I like to do with this is use it under my eyes for highlighting, place a little bit of my regular foundation on top, and it gives me a very nice, natural, lifted look. Here, I'll show you. So I guess, say for instance, I wanted to use it there, which is where I would use it, but I would probably use a color corrector first. And then when I go to blend it out, you can see that it doesn't really maintain too much color integrity, in my opinion. I think the color should kind of like stay the same, but maybe thin out. But it does a really great highlighting effect, as you can see. So if you're looking for an inexpensive, nice little concealer highlighter type of deal, I think that the Maybelline is the way to go. I mean, I'm not filming on my high quality camera, but you can see the difference in between my two eyes, and it's pretty decent. It's not the world's best. I'm not really huge on drugstore concealer, not because, you know, I'm trying to be snobby or anything like that, but there's something missing with drugstore concealer. They're not quite right yet. But this is Maybelline, and this is in Cafe, and I like this. I could also use up my cheekbones, down the center of my nose, across the top of my lip, because I have like some dark skin going on there. So that's cool. And then outside of drugstore concealers, I've been again using my Kat Von D Tattoo Goo. That's what it's called, Tattoo Goo. And this is in Cocoa, and this is from Sephora. And I like this because it's a good concealer. Again, it kind of reminds me of the Maybelline in the color effect. They're both a little bit muted. This is actually more of a warm tone concealer, and this almost comes across a little bit neutral, but it is a cool tone concealer, has great coverage, and it wears well on my face. So I like this a lot, especially, you know, in the very center of my eye, in my tear duct, if I haven't been getting sleep and I'm stressed out, which has been a little bit more lately than usual, you know, so I've been using that one. And then my two favorites from Makeup Forever, this is the Lifting Concealer, and this is in color 5. And I like this because this is a little bit cool toned. Well, actually, this is kind of like an orangey concealer. So I love to use this in the center of my face to really wake up my face and make my makeup look more natural. You can actually use this with like a little bit of moisturizer on a stippling brush, and it's like the world's perfect foundation. I love Makeup Forever. And then, of course, my Makeup Forever Flash Kit in number 4. I absolutely love this peach color corrector. This one's like my skin tone, and I use these two, this one and this one, as a highlighter, and I use this as a contour color. Awesome. I just take it on my finger, I turn my face to the side, and I blend it. Don't worry, I don't have any powder today because I knew that I would be applying makeup. And as you can see, it gives a really nice contour. And then, of course, you can rub it down the sides of your nose as well. So that's my Makeup Forever Flash Kit in number 4. Another one I've been loving is my Josie Maran. And I actually got questioned, do I have a video on this? I have like 469 videos. So yeah, I do have a video on this. I've been on YouTube for quite some time now, and I have videos upon videos upon videos. Most of the time when somebody says, do you have a video on it? It's yes. Maybe outdated, but I have a lot of videos, and I have one on this, and I'll have it in the bottom bar. I absolutely love this as a color corrector. It is so good for under my eyes and over my mouth area. If you are a darker skinned woman who has that kind of like mask, or if you're pregnant and you're getting that kind of mask, I just take a little bit on my fingers and I blend it in, and I put my concealer on top, and it cancels out that brownness, and it looks amazing. It's a really great size. And then you have the actual concealer aside from the color corrector in here, which is awesome. But right now this is actually on my favorites list for the color correction. Now I'm going to move on to foundation. If you guys watch my videos at all, then you probably already know what my favorite foundation is. Say it with me. Makeup Forever HD in color 178. Exactly. I absolutely love Makeup Forever. I mean, I have never had a bad experience with any of their foundation. I actually said a few weeks ago that the MAC Match Masters, I think it was called, had a nasty smell, and then somebody retorted that the Makeup Forever Face and Body does, and I actually went to smell it, and you know what, it does have that slight clay smell. So this is kind of why I also love the HD. It really doesn't have that smell. It looks a little red in the container, and it even looks a little red when you apply it, but once it gets onto your skin, it's amazing. The only foundation that rivals Makeup Forever even a little bit is the Lancome Teint Miracle, or Teint Idole. You guys remember my love affair with Teint Miracle and Teint Idole. I absolutely love these foundations. I actually have this one on today. I have this on today. So I'm going to go purchase this in full size. Finally, no more samples. I'm going to go get the full size. I actually might go get it after this video. I've been feeling down and I need some retail therapy. So this is awesome. Okay, please, ladies, if you haven't found that foundation, if you're still wearing MAC, I'm sorry. I love MAC blush. I actually have a favorite MAC blush, love MAC lipstick, love MAC eyeshadow. MAC foundation is a no-go. I'm sorry I said that. I feel really bad because I know you guys don't come here to hear me force my opinions upon you, but I'm really passionate about it because I think it's the most important part of your makeup attire. And I love Makeup Forever and Lancome. No, MAC has some great foundations. If that's your cup of tea, then I think it's good. I think actually one of my favorite MAC foundations, I really like the way Studio Sculpt looked on me, but it broke me out because I think it has avocado in it. Studio Fix got a little bit too red on me, but I actually had a MAC powder that I liked for a while. So there you go. I apologize for that because I know it's a little obnoxious when people do that. So from foundations, I want to move on to setting powders. And the reason I'm doing that is because I still run into women who don't know what setting powder is, don't know how to apply it, don't know if they need it. And if you have oily to combination skin, then you do. And if you're using liquid foundation, I think you do, period, unless your skin is stark dry. I think you need a little bit of setting powder. So I have a few here to choose from. This is the NYC. I like this because it's inexpensive. I can always find this. And if I lose it, break it, or if somebody steals it, I'm not going to get upset about it. So I love this. Had this for a while. And it doesn't leave any chalky anything on my face. And I'll show you really fast with my favorite Sonia Kashuk brush. And I just apply it in the center of my face and all over. I usually do it a lot neater than this, but this is just for the video's sake. And my video is getting really long. I really love that one. My next one for staying powder for women out there who have birthmarks, scars, burns, or anything that you need to hide and you really do not want it to show. It's not a matter of, you know, you have something that you need to cover and you need to set makeup on it. This is the Vichy Dermablend. And I've seen a lot of people use this on YouTube, and I'm not going to sit here and lie like a lot of people are not using it wrong. I actually went to a training course to learn how to use this makeup because I was selling skincare in New York. And I learned how to use this. Now, what you do with this is you get a powder puff, right? And, or a brush, I guess you could use it. I actually would prefer a brush, a puff for this because of the way it's made. And what you would do is you apply it on the area thick. Thick. Really thick. Even heavier than this. You let it set for 5 minutes and then you brush it away. To make it last for 16 hours. This is really awesome if you're covering tattoos, hickeys, birthmarks, scars, anything that can't be compromised. I would recommend Vichy. The Cover FX powder I absolutely love because it has light reflection in it and it doesn't take that luminous, healthy, just appeal from your skin that some powders do. I really like this one. Very finely milled. It has a slight yellowness to it. It goes on like silk, like corn silk powder, blends in and still leaves a dewiness to your skin. So that's really, really awesome. From there, I want to move on to powder foundation. Now, I haven't been using all of these. These are all just favorites of the month, and I'm trying not to like jam everything, but these are all products that layer, so I know it seems like a lot. I've been loving the Cover FX powder in B35. I absolutely love it. It goes on really, really great. It's, I don't know, some powder foundation can make you look really, really dead and really, really matte and fake. This still just looks good on my skin. This and then the Sephora powder in D6, I absolutely love. Oh my god, this video is running so long. I purchased this from Sephora, and they also have some really great cream foundations as well. Been loving this Great Lash Mascara because I have small eyes, and the brush is really, really helpful for that. So I've been loving that top and bottom lashes. Of course, my MAC Spiked Brow Pencil. I absolutely love. I have it on today. My brows aren't looking so great today, but I have it on today. I love it. I love the formulation. I love that it's a harder and very skinny pointed, so I can go and draw hairs and really, really make my eyebrows look very natural. I've also been loving my MAC Brown Down powder for contouring, for crease work, for my eyebrows. It's a really, really great dark brown, dark reddish brown powder. Love it, love it. I think that these products, I think this has been on just about every content creator's favorites. And this is Sweet Tart. And I have a little bit of it on my lips right now. Not very much, but there you go. I love this because it's just a really pretty soft pink. It looks really cute. I think pink lips looks really cute with this kind of cherry bomb colored hair. So this is a Revlon lip butter in Sweet Tart. I definitely think these are great, very moisturizing. Like, I forget whose video I was watching, but I also wouldn't use that in replacement of a chapstick. My next favorite is Fiercely Fuchsia, and this is from Revlon, and this is from their Creme Gloss line. I actually purchased this from the dollar store. I have like 16 of these. I absolutely love these. Love, love, love this color. Love the formulation. Love the fact that it's twist up and it has a brush, because my lips have a tendency to look sloppy, and this is brought to my attention by a subscriber, and I appreciate that. There's nothing wrong with constructive criticism. She's brought to my attention that the way I line my lips may be not the best, because I'm not the best at lining lips, because I just started wearing lip liner not too long ago. So it was really helpful to have a product with a brush, because sometimes it gets wonky. Love, love, love my Tweezerman tweezers. I actually don't even know where I got these from. I was doing somebody's makeup somewhere and I got them for their tweezers, and I apologize because I love your tweezers. I love this sharpener that I purchased from Ulta. I know it's really weird, but this is the best sharpener I've ever used. Every side works equally amazing. It was made in Germany. I think it's from LA Splash or Prestige, because I got it in Ulta, and I also purchased one in New York that got caught in my sink drain. And it got really nasty and covered with Comet. So I have this one now, and it's awesome. I don't know what that was about. I'm starving. And then this blush right here, which I want to say is Ambering Rose. It should be Ambering Rose. I think it's Ambering Rose. I love this. I love this blush. It's just really natural and really pretty. It's a little bit shimmery. I think it's a sheer tone. I'm not a expert at MAC finishes, but I absolutely love this blush, and I've been wearing it like crazy. Another thing that I love, love, love is my Sleek Contour Kit. I also like the Sleek pressed powder, which I can't find right now, but that's actually been really good, and I've been using that a lot. And then this highlighter is really, really pretty, and I've been using this a lot too. As you can see, it just blends right into my skin, but it leaves a really nice shimmer. Yeah, it's very finely milled. To be such an inexpensive product, it's really nice. It's really good. Really, really good. Okay, I have 2 more products to show you guys, and I'm out of here because this video is running so long. Mariah Carey Forever Perfume, and I technically shouldn't be using this because this is my friend's and she left it here, and this smells so good. This is my type of scent. It smells good. If you smelled it, then you probably like it, because it's like one of those scents that's just like, I don't know. How could you not like it? Maybe because it's Mariah Carey or something funny like that, but this smells really, really great. Last but not least, these are some Revlon eyelashes, and I actually had a new pack to show you. But these are Revlon eyelashes, and they're in Defining. I purchased these from CVS. They're way super duper highly overpriced, but they're really, really great. I'm going to find replacements because as much as I love them, they cost too much. I think you get one, two, three. I guess you get 3 pairs of these. And I like to kind of double these up. I'm sorry, I'm sitting right in front of my window and it looked like somebody was peeping in. I like to double these up and they come across looking really natural, and they have like a little wing at the end, so it really enhances the shape of my eyes, and I really like that a lot. Let me move back a bit so you can see me. But yeah, so that is it for my November favorites. Guys, I need to know what's going on. I feel like we're hitting a lull here on YouTube, and I want to know what you guys want to see, what you don't want to see, what you like about my channel, what you don't like, what's going on. I am growing tremendously in the subscriber count, and I owe so many thanks, and that is coming up. If you've given me a shout out, a big up, if you boxed me, if you made a video with my name in it, believe me, I'm on it. I have many thank you videos coming out. I have prizes that I'm sending out. I have giveaways coming up. I have my new line, which I'm actually wearing these earrings from today. I have Christmas gifts for people. I have so many things to show you. I'm so appreciative. I have a couple of these. I have quite a few of these. Oh yeah. I have quite a few of those to go around, and I just really appreciate it. I like constructive criticism. I want to know where I'm going wrong, where I'm going right. I want to know what's going on, guys. I know what's going on. Oh my goodness, I just realized I forgot something. My Maybelline bronzer power drops. I almost didn't want to show this because it's discontinued, but you can find this on drugstores.com or alldrugstores.com, eBay, if you can find it in a swap meet, a dollar store. I think mine are expired, but I mean, they're glistening drops. I use them on my cheeks and I love them. Kind of reminds me of the Chanel bronzer. I'm out of here. This video is running too long. I'm starving. I have way too much energy. And alright guys, I want to thank you so much as always. Seriously, thank you. I appreciate this. Thank you for commenting, rating, and subscribing. I'll be in touch and hopefully you'll do the same. Bye.